Hey YouTube viewers, hashtag my global family. This is Dre Abeita, the YouTube academic, here with your hashtag Abeita critical thought of the day. Today is Wednesday, April 29, 2020, and I'm here to share with you guys a little bit of tips for survival. I'll be honest, Dre, I totally run on, okay, I'll go ahead and show you guys. This bad boy right here is 1 premium gallon of espresso. And I'm going to tell you guys how this bad boy during a hard week will last me a week. And you know, if I'm doing pretty good and I'm rationing my caffeine, it could go ahead and take me for 2 whole weeks. So I end up making about 18 pots of miniature pots of espresso about every 2 weeks. And it takes me about 3 or 4 hours in an afternoon, but it is something that you can do, you know, when you're doing other errands or you're watching laundry at the same time. Each pot takes about 20 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and share it with you guys. And again, shout out to my brother, Jose, who is the amazing partner of the sister of my heart, Naritza. And his suggestion actually ended up saving me hundreds of dollars, you guys. So I used to go to Starbucks, and no joke, I'd do 3 to 5 shots of espresso every time I went. And it was getting pretty expensive. I ended up spending like a couple $100 a month, and it was convenience and it was fast. And it was, you know, I'm going through grad school, so caffeine is my best friend. But really it was becoming unsustainable. And right now we have the stay at home order, right? Hashtag stay at home saves lives now. And I've told you guys a couple of times that I have my auntie and my sister-in-law who are both doctors on the front lines, both in Tuba City and Albuquerque, New Mexico, at Indian Health Services and UNMH and the Tuba City Hospital. So please stay at home, mask, practice social distancing, because these measures actually matter, you guys. Real people's lives are being saved when we take care of ourselves. Yesterday I talked a little bit about going to Sam's Club, and I'll be honest, you guys, I was freaked out and a little bit worried. It was nice because it was kind of hashtag almost normal to see the shelves fully stocked, right? There was lots of everything, every kind of cereal, everything you needed. But at the same time, people were walking around as if it was normal. Do not touch every piece of fruit, you guys. Please stop touching everything in the stores. That is not sanitary for self. That is not sanitary for any of us. We are dealing with a global pandemic right now, and these safety measures are for real. All right, so back to my safety tip of the day, how to get yourself caffeinated to make sure that you do not kill anyone or those around you turn into a grumpy pants monster like I can do sometimes. And again, this is tongue-in-cheek, you guys. Please, please do not take this seriously. But this is my survival tip for the day. So again, my amazing friend Jose told me about these little pots. Okay, fine. I made the mistake, you guys, of putting this in the dishwasher. Do not put this in the dishwasher. You hand wash these. So that's why mine is kind of it's a not so pretty shiny color anymore. But as you can see down here, it's kind of shiny. So when you get your brand new one from the store or online, please get them shipped to your home. They will be nice and shiny and stainless steel. And they also come in different models. So this one I got from Macy's. It has a different shape a little, but it's the same thing. So these are, I believe, 3 to 4 cup espresso makers. This one might be a little bit smaller. This might be a 2 to 3 cup. And I prefer small batches, right? Small batches, more caffeinated. So again, with the stay-at-home order, we have been going to some awesome lengths about making sure that we are doing some things to be more sustainable, right? So this was a wake-up call, is a wake-up call for millions of Americans that our empire is unsustainable. So we've been trying to do some things to kind of save some money and to save our environment as well. So I bought this container at Walmart or somewhere. No, I think I got this at Albertsons actually. And it's a 1 gallon jug. And we put our used coffee grinds in here after I've done. So again, I make 15 to 18 pots of espresso every week or every 2 weeks, depending on how the week's going. And so I save our coffee grinds because we have started composting. In addition to that, I'll go ahead and show you guys our bucket. Please do not judge my house, you guys. So this is the bucket. Where's the bucket? I think you guys can see the bucket now, right? So that's the bucket of all the stuff that was in the compost. And we collect, please, again, do some internet research, you guys, and do not trust me, but do your own research, right? Always and forever, including critical theory. make sure you guys are doing your own readings. But we have a food safe bucket there that we throw all of our leftovers, right? Fruits and vegetables, eggshells, coffee grinds. And we were able to, before this all hit, order a cute little, it's a 45-gallon, and it came in a flat pack box. I got it on eBay for like 45 bucks, I think. And it's outside and you tumble it. So every couple of days you go outside and you tumble it. And the stuff that we're collecting in the house, we take outside and we add to the bin. So going back to my amazing coffee. So I have 2 bowls. Bowl 1, use coffee grinds. Bowl 2, fresh coffee grinds, right? And I usually go to Costco or Sam's Club. And previously, they used to have these big old bags, and they had the commercial grinders in-house. But again, you guys, coronavirus is real. Please stay home. Please stay safe. And so they removed those grinders. I was able to actually order a small grinder for my house use once the stay-at-home order hit, because we had a big giant one from Costco and no way to grind it. So there are some creative ways, and doing some of this stuff at home. I know you can do some with the food processors. Food processors. Again, don't believe me. Go check on yourself. And so what I do, I carve out 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to be watching laundry or grading papers in the same house, in the same area. So you take the little pots, and they have this little nod. You fill the pot up to the nod, okay? And then they have these little the built-in metal filter part, right? So this has been filled with coffee espresso grounds, and you just stick it in here like so. And then you screw on the top, okay? So after making 3 of these little bad boys, because that's how many I have, I go ahead and put the timer for 20 to 25 minutes, and I go ahead and check on it. When it stops percolating, you know that the coffee is completely made and all of the water has traveled from the bottom up to the top. And you just turn off the stove. I let it cool. I actually pour it into this metal or this glass bowl. And as it fills up, I allow it to cool. I keep the giant gallon container in one of my spare sinks with the funnel. And after I allow each batch to percolate for 20 minutes, the second batch, the one that I just finished, has already cooled. And so by that time, I go ahead and just pour it into the gallon jug to meet the rest of the coffee. And then there you know, I have a huge gallon full of espresso that I can pour out in any measurement I need every single morning. I add that to one of my protein shakes and I'm ready to go out the door, go grade some papers, maybe do a little bit of yoga, maybe walk outside. Please, you guys, remember that staying at home is actually saving people's lives. So in addition to sharing my composting and coffee making habits with you guys, I wanted to go ahead and follow up on yesterday's video. Yesterday, I started talking about my rule of thumb. So I have something called the rule of 3, and every single day, I try to do exactly 3 things. At the very least, 3 things. And you guys, this strategy works for some people better than others. But if you make a commitment to doing 3 things every day, I guarantee it makes you feel like you've at least done something, right? And depending on your positionality, depending on your mental health, depending on you where right now, right? This is trauma. This is not normal. If you are losing your mind, that is normal, you guys. We have never dealt with anything like this in living memory, and this is scary, and this is unsettling. But the next day, we're gonna have hope, we're gonna rally, we're gonna look at our resources, right? So again, the rule of thumb or the rule of 3 is every morning I get up and I either try to write something down, 3 things on a Post-it, 3 things on my planner, 3 things on my text. I'll just text it to myself to remind me. And depending again where you are, right? I talk about as being an activist with PTSD. So when I get heavily triggered, I will not lie, I could lose 2 days. I'll be stuck in my room, I'll be stuck in my bed, and my bedroom will become the only safe place in the world for me. And you know, the world could be dinosaurs could be coming back from the world, and Drea would not know because she is in her room, okay? And that's okay. That's part of me. I love all of me, and I accept those days because I understand that I am not well those days and I need to take a break, right? And so if I'm having one of those days, my 3 things might be brush my teeth, take a shower, and make breakfast, right? Or eat breakfast, right? Depending on where you are. And then maybe the next week, it'll be a little bit more, right? I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna do a 20-minute yoga off YouTube, and I'm gonna grade 5 papers today, right? And as time goes, we will start building on what we can accomplish every day, okay? So I'm asking for you guys just to go ahead and start with one simple step. Write 3 things down that you're gonna accomplish every day. Again, getting up can be one of those things. Feeding yourself can be one of those things, right? Paying a bill online can be one of those things, right? And again, this is not a normal time, and we have to make sure that we celebrate our triumphs and we celebrate our joys. And tomorrow, please tune in, because I'm gonna add a second layer to your rule of thumb. It has been an amazing journey, you guys, and I hope you will continue to join me every single day, because you matter and I care about you. As always, hashtag be safe, my global family. This is Dre Abeita, the YouTube Academic. Have a wonderful day.